Piper. The time is now 10 p.m. It's time to start Rated Point 5.
I see. I guess there's no helping it. Time to give the people what they want. It's showtime! All right. Begin broadcast.
Roger. Now linking our broadcast center to some rich guy's satellite. Broadcast on!
Graded Point 5!
And hello, thank you everyone for joining us. Today is Graded Point Live, and how are you doing today?
I'm being real fat.
Nice. Piper, how are you doing today?
Not too bad. I think my chair's falling apart, and so are my headphones. But other than that,
good, excellent.
yes.
Soon you'll have to buy new things. Spend your money.
Yes.
Deep into the pits of debt and destitution. Why am I talking like this is a good thing? Oh, Daniel Parker is here, I guess.
Yes. Hello.
How was your day?
Day was good. Very good. Very productive.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's what I like to hear, Piper.
What?
Piper, who can't even do work while dreaming.
No, that's the thing. I do work while dreaming in the dream. That's why the dreams are really boring. And then I wake up and find out that the work didn't get done. I was just working in my dream, and I hate them so much.
Excuses. Remember, everyone, if you see Piper on social media, you send her, get back to work, Piper. So it's been the last, 10 days has been pretty crazy with the whole happenings going on with Mr. Parker. Did you see J. Scott Campbell?
Yes. Yes, I saw that. Yeah. Jackass.
He's definitely turned it around since then, but man, it's been a crazy fucking ride.
Yeah. He can't seem to make up his mind. What's who am I with? Who's what? Yeah.
He tumbled a bit, but he seems to have stuck the landing. I don't know if you caught his last statement where he just said, "I'm not on anybody's side, but I'm sorry that I broadly painted everybody with this brush, because of bad actors, but I'm seeing shit people on both sides, which that's just life."
Yeah.
I thought I liked that. I appreciated that. Hopefully nobody strong arms him into trying to take that back or something. But
I did see though he's trying to make lemonades out of lemons by doing that whole draw your style contest he's running. Did you see?
Oh, I didn't notice that one.
I didn't see that.
He posted one of his other covers that is like really sexy, and he said that the whole fix your art bullshit is garbage and it's rude and it's fucked up and you shouldn't do it. But let's talk about drawing this in your style. And he's like, I don't care how you do it. Draw it traditional, digital, clay, cosplay. Recreate this cover in the way that makes you happy with your ability. And we'll offer critique and we'll judge them and we'll just say, hey, here's what we like about it. Here's what we don't like, but here's what you can work on. And here's ways to improve what you're trying to do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't notice that one. I did know that he put up his drawing of the fix on eBay, and that all proceeds from auctioning that off are going to charity.
You see that? It's already working.
God damn it.
Feels good. Hardboiled says he's stopping by quick to support his man Daniel Parker and his sexy initial masterpiece. He's backer number 2, and he wants that bikini pinup poster tier.
Well, he's gonna get it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else has been going on this week? I've in between doing some concept art for some stuff and usual novel stuff, I've been pretty dead to the world except for the whole J. Scott Campbell thing. What's been going on this week?
Mostly just that.
I know the East Coast has no gas.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say I'm hearing there's a gas shortage.
Oh yeah, on the East Coast, because the Internet of Things bullshit is finally caught up to the refinery business, and now Ransomware is basically trapped a shit ton of oil and fuel inside a bunch of internet-aware pipe and tanks that's now choked off the entire East Coast.
That they hacked a pipeline, and when I first saw that headline, I was like, "What?
Yeah.
It's a pipe. Like, how do you hack a pipe without an axe? I guess. Like."
Liquor Jim says for $2, hail graded 0.5. Well, hail to you, Liquor Jim.
Yeah. Hey.
Of all the things that could be hooked up to the internet, why is oil pipeline? That's
my guess is because they wanted to be real lazy and say, "Oh, look, some executive said, you know what? We could probably save a whole bunch of money not hiring people to make regular checks on these things by connecting everything to the internet. So that way we could just check the sensors instead of paying a guy to go look up when union guy to go look up the fucking pipe every now and again and make sure that doesn't plug up or explode or anything. Nope. Gotta do it as cheaply as possible.
Safety valves are remote controlled, says Scott Colson. I feel like I feel like some things are better off not being on the internet and being on their own, like, you know, their own system that's not the internet.
I'm looking forward to the first time that one of the American nukes go off because somebody jumped the air gap that was intentionally built into it by the 70s. It's great.
Mike, explain that for the rest of the class that doesn't know what that is.
Okay, so they had chances over the last 50 years or so to upgrade the atomic nuclear computer programs and stuff, but they decided that as long as they were so fucking old, they couldn't be hacked by modern equipment because they couldn't be touched by modern equipment. Because they're not attached to, they all use canister tapes. They still use floppy drives. You still use all the stuff that was prevalent in the 70s.
Oh yeah,
to run the atomic infrastructure and the atomic weaponry, I should say.
Yeah.
And the moment some asshole bureaucrat says, "Hey, I can make my buddies a bunch of million fucking dollars upgrading all this stuff up to the modern infrastructure the day that we all get one accidental nuke going off, and it's gonna be great."
Damn you, Lizard Squad! Hey, this wasn't us, man. We just wanted to, shit on PSN today.
Those guys got fucked. Oh.
How you hack a pipeline? Very carefully, says Torino de Guzman.
Wow, you read that.
You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I meant you read that name. That sounded weird. Like, damn, first try. That's awesome.
Well, I am very worldly and traveled. I have spoken to many people with many foreign names with many syllables that make no sense and should not leave human lips.
like Demetrius Hugh.
Yes, like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't even say her name, let alone, I don't know. Yeah, I can't. What?
Demetriscu.
Right, because I look at it, I'm like, that somebody just fucking banged their head on a keyboard and was like, "That's her name. That's it. That's her name."
That's how the Polish talk, is that they smack
Yes.
their hand together.
I get really good at saying foreign names too because growing up, there's an episode of The Real Ghostbusters where they go to a Russian city, and the Russian city's name is all consonants, and the joke is that Ray can't say it, and then Egon says Dnipropetrovsk.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah, even if you break it down, Micah, I think I'm just always gonna call her Lady D, or just D.
Everybody wants to give her to D, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's a scary mommy energy for me, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I thought she was pretty cool, and then I watched Micah play, and then I found out that she's a bunch of bugs, and I was like, man, most of them are hanging out in her chest.
Oh no, it's pretty risky. I'm gonna go for it.
Right, but what if you're doing it? She's like, I'm just gonna dissipate in a bunch of bugs to fuck you up, and just I'm
just saying that her ass comes up to my face. I'm fine with this.
She's a little too tall for my tastes.
You never wanted to be Princess Carrie, Daniel?
No.
Aw.
What's wrong with you, man? It's quite the experience.
I'm
dated a
sure.
tall girl before.
I'm sure it is.
You never want to do it in front of your friends, but once in a while, it's pretty nice.
Okay.
Have you gotten to experience it, Xavier?
Yeah, I dated a tall girl once.
Nice.
And that started. Mike, you go ahead.
I am never going to be Princess Carried. I am 6'5". I am 300 pounds. If there's a woman that can Princess Carry me, I'd be afraid of her.
She's
If
probably
it's a
in
woman that
Russia
Princess
right
carry
now.
you, maybe you should marry her.
She'd be on fucking planet Amazonia or whatever the hell that was on Futurama.
Mike gets princess carried. She just looks at your eyes and says, "We get married now."
Exactly.
Do you dare say no?
Oh yeah, her daughter. Yeah, her daughters are a bunch of flies. She kind of turns into this big bug thingy. That's right. I haven't seen the whole game, so I've seen the bit that Micah has played, and then a bunch of screenshots.
Mm-hmm.
I dated this really tall girl, and it came down to one of those bet you can't do this, and then she did it. I forget who started the conversation. I just know I was very pleasantly surprised.
Nice.
Like, do you feel weird now? Yes, but not for the reason you think.
I feel weird in my pants.
I can't explain this arousal, but neither can I justify it. I assume you're going to take responsibility for this. She did not.
That bitch.
That's right, because that game came out this week, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Did you guys see Brianna Wu posted that Ethan is the bad guy?
I don't think she posted that he was a bad guy so much as that she was stereotyping him as the sort of person that would say that programming isn't for women, and I forget what else did she say.
I know something she'd probably eat shit over because that's all she ever posts.
Because I swear those types, they really hate stereotypes unless they're against the kind of people they don't like, right?
Yeah.
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 But although there was another person, I swear, that posted said that Ethan was the bad guy because he killed all their favorite characters. Because they were more human than the rest of the other series.
Well, technically, so were the Ganados and other members of Los Solanos in RAR E4. You know, they were just controlled by the plot. But they still went about their day. They still did stuff. They still talked to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Albert Wesker, he was more human than a human. He's still human.
Hold on. Yellow Lantern sent me something. He said, "Who's Yellow Lantern?"
Oh no, why would he used to do this?
Mark 12 in our Discord. I have to share this. If I could just find the tab.
You'll find it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
What?
We are short-staffed. Please be patient with the staff who did show up. Thanks, giant vampire wife. Nobody wants to work anymore. Thanks.
Jeez.
Metacore. I'm surprised Ari's still going. Give it a rest and bring back Dino Crisis. Yes!
Yeah, I can get behind that.
Regular Dino Crisis, not Dino Crisis 3. That was dumb.
Why can't they handle 3? I mean, Capcom. They can't handle 3 either, I noticed. Resident Evil 3 sucked. Dino Crisis 3 sucked.
Resident Evil 3 was supposed to be a side story game, but because of a contractual obligation with Sony, Code Veronica was supposed to be Resident Evil 3, but the contractual obligation with Sony was that they still had to deliver another numbered Resident Evil game to them.
Mm-hmm.
So they dumped the side story as 3, and then Code Veronica is the official sequel. Um,
The only 3 that I can think of that they actually did well with was Street Fighters 3. But
right. Devil May Cry 3.
Devil May Cry 3, that was a lot better than 2.
Right.
Shoot.
I did find out why that was. Apparently, they greenlit Devil May Cry 2 before Devil May Cry 1 came out. And so work had already begun before they found out what people liked about Dante. Then, when they found out what people liked about it, the executive staff is like, well, we don't really like that stuff. This will be fine. We'll do it this way.
Well,
And so Dante is like super quiet and serious and stuff. Also, let's make the game or let's print 2 copies of the game, but the other version has this other character that nobody cares about.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a good strategy with video games. Have the people play a character that nobody likes.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
Shoot. I mean, it clearly worked out for Yeek, right? Oh.
If,
Oh God, Yeek. Ever seen that fucking in the Y2K postmodern adventure? Oh God, that guy's.
I have not played it, but I heard that I know that it didn't appeal at all to the people that it was meant to appeal to, like that entire group of people just like, no.
It was meant to appeal to Earthbound fans, and unfortunately, he was one of those people that kind of heard of Earthbound but didn't really play it. Oh, good lord. And he's the most unlikable person on the fucking planet as well.
Why did you make a game starring yourself? Because I don't know.
Be careful. If we keep talking about video games, we're going to piss off that Matt Barr guy.
Daniel Parker, what's your favorite Sega Genesis game?
Sega Genesis. I didn't play much Sega Genesis when I was a kid. My brother hogged the console, so I could never play it that much.
Oh.
So, but
Shit.
but of the Sega Genesis games I played, I would probably say Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty safe choice.
Yeah.
That's
it.
mine too, because it's the only thing I played on that. Because I played on somebody else's. So
It is a real tragedy that you didn't get to play Sega Genesis growing up. My heart goes out to you.
Well, thank you.
And one day when I have a new PC which to stream games with, you should come on and we should play Sega Genesis games together.
That would be awesome. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
We'll play Moonwalker.
yes, do it. Do it.
Moonwalker, as silly as a concept, actually has great music.
Well, I mean, Michael Jackson did work with the goddamn developers to put his transfer some of his music over to the Sega Genesis engine.
The first level, you play that one scene from the movie. It's the Smooth Criminal scene.
Yeah, I agree with the chat.
Yeah.
Sonic was fun though, but I agree with the chat.
SNES greater than Genesis? I don't know about that.
It is.
I don't know about that. I think that it varies because there are some games where you can compare the Genesis to the SNES version, and one is clearly better than the other, and it's not the SNES.
It's
It goes both
generally
ways.
which one it's made for originally, though.
Mm-hmm. Because, I don't think you can get a game like Chrono Trigger on the Genesis, or at least not in a recognizable state like that.
That's because you couldn't do the mode. You couldn't do mode 7, so there was no way to rotate images like that. So they did have Landstalker, which is kind of like an isometric Link to the Past.
Yeah. The Maximum Carnage was the better version on the SNES because it's a lot clearer, a lot more brutal.
They had the better sound chip, but that's understandable considering it came out 2 years after. And while Genesis had that Yamaha sound chip that was just, they bought, SNES had the sound chip that was pretty much designed from the ground up for them by Ken Kutaragi.
Nice.
That is what landed him, the chance to build the PlayStation. Also got him in trouble, almost cost him his job. I could see the look on your face, like, how could making your company millions of dollars almost cost you your job?
Yes.
The story, as I understand it, is that Nintendo was shopping around for chips to build the SNES. They went to Sony and said, "Hey, we need a chip that does this, 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 and this." Sony's like, "We ain't got that." So they left. Well, Ken Kutaragi looked at the list of things they were asking for. Was like, "Shit, I can make that." I forget how long later, but then he sent it up to his big. Was like, "Hey, you guys still, courting that Nintendo offer for that sound chip because we got that thing now that they wanted. I made it." And apparently it's a thing in Japanese culture where they don't like people that take initiative like that because it's kind of like not knowing your place.
Wow.
If
sucks.
if the upper guys say no, we're not doing it because of this, and you just enable it, well, good job, you made us money. That's the only reason you get to keep your job, because otherwise, you would have been fired for not knowing your place.
Mm-hmm.
Because you technically went above everybody by doing this without being asked.
Yeah, makes sense. Sucks though, because that really stifles a lot.
It's a weird corporate culture thing. Also, very adverse to risk taking. If something is a 99.9% certainty that it will succeed, they won't do it.
Jeez.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The only places that take any risk down there are the Yakuza associated places like Konami or I can't besmirch any companies right now offhand. But yeah, risk taking is only really for the Yakuza line companies down there. And it's just a bad thing overall. The only thing that the Japanese got going for them is that they will work themselves to death over 14, 18-hour work days.
Yeah, they got that going for them.
Yeah, you find these guys just dropping dead, of a massive heart attack right there at their desk.
Darth Bobcat. I work for a Japanese company. They take forever to try new things. Yeah, see?
Jeez.
They also have the weird corporate culture where you have to be a part of the team. You can't see my air quotes, but I'm making them. You can hear them. If they decide they're going to do a company drinking outing where everybody from the team is going to go out drinking and partying together, you have to go. It doesn't matter that I want to go home and spend time with my wife and kids. I want to go home and spend time with my wife so maybe I can have some kids. I want to go home so maybe I can date this girl so I can maybe get me a wife so I can get me some kids. Yeah, but you need to go drinking with us. You're a team player, aren't you?
Yeah.
And your evaluation's coming up.
Don't forget the karaoke.
Now pour me a drink, drone.
Yeah. And they wonder why their population is declining.
Well, they don't know. They're not wondering. They know exactly why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why Shinzo did the weird things that he did.
Yeah.
Mike and I have talked about that before, where he passed that bill that if any kind of media that promotes a positive image of family and having children gets tax breaks.
Mm-hmm. And there's a manga that is entirely nothing, but that was created exactly for this purpose, and it baffled us. Who was the audience for? The longest time while we were reading it. What was that? That was that.
Yeah, it was the light novel. Don't you love your mother and her area of effect to attack or two area of effect attacks?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and then it was attached to an anime where it's essentially trying to do some mom.
No, I thought it was 2-hit combo.
Yes,
so I might be thinking of something else. Oh,
her two-hit multi-target attacks. Like,
And we were reading this, and it's like, wait a second. This book is aimed not at like teenagers. This isn't aimed at old men. This isn't aimed at anybody but bureaucrats to rubber mark.
yeah.
Because in the book, the bureaucracy is the most powerful thing in the fucking planet. Because the Japanese government set up a program in which erstwhile parents and their estranged children could go into this isekai world to go to impress their children using the power of hyper advanced attacks. Meanwhile, this whole thing, all the lewdness is focused on the mom. Like the mom gets like clothing damaged attacks. She gets all sorts of stuff done to her. It was just aimed purely at a bureaucrat, because the enemy at the first book is a mom that doesn't want to be a mom.
She wants to go out and party, and even her daughter is technically named after one of the male hosts she likes at a host club.
Wow.
Oh no.
Right.
We went from to something to Sega to
yeah.
this.
I mean, how else could you awaken from this? I wonder.
Oh wait, yeah, this is Resident Evil 8's fault.
Right.
Now I remember.
we need an awakening. Daniel Parker, what do you got for us? Can you awaken us from this dream, this slumber, this horrible nightmare?
Yes, I will wake everybody up, and I will tell you about Angel's Awakening.
Excellent.
Yes. So here, let me share my screen here.
Yes. Make sure to share audio. We always forget to share audio.
Well, I don't have a trailer yet.
Oh.
So I'm waiting to hear back from Red Gaze, because he said he was gonna do one for me. But okay. Should be on.
Excellent.
Yes. So, Angel's Awakening is set 100 years in the future, and it's about a psychic spy named Jessica Sawyer. She embarks on her first mission behind enemy lines. She has the ability to teleport. She's sent behind enemy lines to find and recover a body in cryogenic stasis. During her mission, she encounters a very powerful water elemental, and she must call on all of her training to complete her mission. It's 32 pages, 32-page story, plus there's going to be 16 pages of additional content. It's fully colored, and it's based on a script written by me. The book was drawn and colored by Bogdan Ristea. It's been lettered by Eric Weathers. And the book is 100% complete. That's everything. That's the artwork and the lettering, all done. So as soon as the campaign is over, it's going to go right into production.
Wow, because I've been seeing art for this thing for, I don't know, almost half a year now. Popping up into my feed from time to time. I've definitely been impressed by it.
Yeah, I have a great artist on this. Like I said, Bogdan is just incredible, and very lucky to have him do this book.
Nice. So, tell us more about the story. What happens here? Give it some tasty deets.
So Jessica is recruited by the agency that runs that does all the security and everything for her country, her home country, which is called the Free Republic of America, or just the Republic for short. And she's given her abilities to teleport, and then goes off on her mission. And it's just, a fun, action-packed story. She's got to go up against this monolith. She's in enemy territory, which is this monolithic empire known as the Britannian Empire, run by elementals. The elementals are kind of like the nobility of the empire. And that's water, fire, earth, and air. And so she's got to got to go up against all of that, and yeah, it's just really cool. Like I said, a lot of sexy ladies, and yeah, I think people, if you like all those things, you're gonna like this book.
Nice.
Woo!
Some nice artwork. I especially like that bottom left panel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, lots of that in this book.
You hear that? You should back this book. He's promising Heine.
Yes.
It looks
promise
like
you-
some good Heine.
Oh yeah. And I love this page. This page is so cool.
The color on that's really nice.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say, I love the colors there.
Yeah. Yeah, Bogdan's artwork on, his pencils, his inks, his colors are just top notch.
Look at
Nice.
it. Fucking look at it.
So here's this is the climactic action sequence here.
Are we allowed to see this?
Yes. I've posted these pages on Twitter, and so is Bogdan. So, yeah. The chase scene was largely inspired from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mhm.
Nice.
Mm.
That's a good chase scene too.
Yeah. Bogdan loves to draw action sequences, so he had a lot of fun working on this scene.
I can see it.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Man's doing what he loves.
Yes. So the bonus content, if I talk a little bit about that, excuse me, basically a mini art book. So this is going to have some details on the lore of the universe, like stuff about the Britannian Empire, stuff about the Free Republic of America, stuff about psychics and elementals. It's going to have a bunch of stuff, technical stuff about Jessica's gadgets, because she uses a lot of gadgets throughout the story, and also some concept art for all the characters, including some short bios as well.
Just scrolling.
Typically, I do the screen share and the scrolling, and
Oh, okay.
it is a running joke.
Play the thing. Play it anyway.
Very cool.
There's definitely a lot of sexy women in this book, right?
Yes. Yes.
So I'm a little concerned that I don't know if anybody reads comics, but I don't think they want to see a lot of
fat broads and horse-faced lesbians.
Yeah, I don't think there's any in this one.
No, none of that in there. Yeah. So anyway, along with the main cover of the book, which you saw earlier, there's also a virgin cover of the main cover. And there's also a variant cover being done by Carla Tornelli, which is still a work in progress. But
it should just be that, because it's very adorable.
yes.
I was gonna say, I love it. Is this at least like what she's going for in the finished? Oh my gosh,
yes,
that's gonna be so cute.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
If I were you, I would just take this black and white and make
Yeah.
that a print as well.
Ah. Yeah, I might do that. Yeah.
She might need. Where's her other hand?
It's in her hair.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Unless it looks better with color than black and white, because it looks very adorable black and white.
Yes.
I think that would make a cool print. I just I'm blind, so I was like, with the stark black and white, it just looks like she didn't have a hand. I was kind of wondering if it was supposed to be implied that it is in her hair, though.
Yeah, it's in her hair. Yeah.
Nice.
Yes. Now, if you want sexy, here's sexy right here. This is the pinup poster.
Look at it. Look at it. This is a fucking duck.
Everyone leave the chat. We'll come back in 5 minutes with Mike's done.
Okay, we're good.
It's Mike approved, so
Yes.
that's a good sign.
All right.
And you wonder why Mike knows so many horny bears.
Mystery solved. But yeah, this is the poster. It's going to be 11 by 17, and this was done by Bogdan as well.
Nice.
Yeah, and also this is for the original art tier, and this is only for one backer. And you can get yourself or you can get somebody else drawn into a traditional art piece with Jessica Sawyer, which will also be done by Bogdan.
You know, my birthday's coming up, so if somebody in the chat wants to get that and get me drawn in there, that'd be really swell.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. Don't do that, but you could.
Yes.
Please.
So I got my stretch goals here. So at 5K, everyone's going to get a free digital portrait of Jessica.
Yeah.
Yeah. At 10K, everyone's going to get a signed copy by me. 15K, free bookmarks of Jessica for everybody. 20K, now I should probably put additional, but bonuses for Bogdan and for Eric Weathers. I have paid them a bonus already, but they're going to get another one if we get to 20K. And at 25K, I will be offering a 2022 wall calendar. So, so this will be a wall calendar featuring the ladies of Angels Awakening. So it's going to have Jessica. It'll have Sky, who's the water elemental, and another character named Laura Stone. And so I haven't decided yet, like if each one's going to be in a month of the year, or if I'm going to have like group them all together for a couple months, something. But yeah, it'll work out, if we get to 25K, and then at 30K, I will perform the Rick dance from Rick and Morty on a live stream.
Yeah, this is my favorite stretch goal, you guys. We need to get here.
Yes.
Now this is innovation.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've never seen this before because I've seen we shaved Piper's head. Somebody else got their hair dyed goofy colors. This is the kind of humiliation you want to pay for.
There was the bunny suit one too, and then a bunch of other shaved heads.
The bunny suit was legendary.
But this sounds good. Let's do this, you guys.
Yeah. So let me. I'll take you all through the tiers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Do you have a featured? Good
Yes.
job.
Oh, thank God, because we're gonna have to get the belt.
Yeah.
If you come ungraded 0.5 and you don't have a featured tier, we will get the belt.
Well, I don't want that. So the featured tiers, all three covers. So that's the main cover, the Virgin cover, and Carla's cover for 45. And I do have a digital only tier. So if any of our friends overseas, you don't want to pay the shipping, you can get the digital. And then I've got the three covers offered as individual tiers. And they're this tier right here. So with the pinup poster, so you get the pinup and a copy of the main cover. And then you can get all three, or you get all three covers and the pinup. And of course, last but certainly not least, the original art tier.
That's got a lot of art. Goodness.
So,
Oh no, pipe it down.
oh.
What?
What?
All I heard was shit.
Oh, yeah. No. Fucking. I already forgot. I'm
We
really
know-
tired today.
we know brain good, okay?
Yeah, I'm really not braiding so great.
But you know what would help? You know, if you bought this book.
Yes.
Buy it.
Buy it.
Give Daniel Parker your fucking money.
Well, remember, like our fans requested that we start threatening them again,
Oh yes, they did. We
which is funny. Please threaten us.
Okay, I will threaten the chat. If you don't buy Daniel Parker's book, I will bludgeon this African elephant to death with this emu.
Oof.
He's done it before.
I've done it before. I can do it again.
How would that even work?
I'm a very angry and determined man. But also, you'll get Ultra Force.
Yeah, I was about to say, or you'll have to watch Ultra Force.
Look away! Close your eyes, Mary. No matter what happens, don't look at it. Okay, I think they've had enough.
The names bother me so much.
Uh,
Hard case.
Yeah.
do you
Hard
remember the
case
Ultra
is
Force?
not the dude in the hard case. That drives me crazy.
That's Prototype.
Yeah, I know. That pisses me off, though.
Do you remember Ultra Force?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah.
No. I don't remember that Ultra Force.
Uh,
What year was it?
95? 96?
I don't
Yep.
remember it.
Well, the important thing to remember is the X-Men cartoon had just come out.
Right.
And despite, everyone saying this is dumb, it was a huge hit.
Mhm.
And all those people were fired for calling it dumb. And then everyone was in a mad dash to get their own X-Men cartoons. So they reached out to the various comic world, productions. And Savage Dragon got a cartoon. Wildcats got a cartoon. And Ultra Force got a cartoon. Ultra Force was made by Malibu.
Okay.
It was one of the last things they made before they got bought by Marvel and dissolved. They actually worked that into their storyline, and they named it the Bloody September event. I believe it was called the Bloody September event. I knew it was that's actually a reference to some fucked up shit that happened. It's like maybe they didn't think about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I see, 95, I was... Well, I think right around then I was kind of getting over cartoon shows.
How old are you?
I was 10.
What?
Yes.
Damn.
I'm older than I look.
No, I mean you were getting over cartoons at 10. That's what I was saying. Damn. I'm still not done with cartoons. Shit.
Well, it was. You have to. Let me put it this way: like where I was growing up, like anything that was kiddie was uncool.
Ugh.
So I couldn't, I couldn't openly like any like cartoon shows or any kids shows. So I had to watch, I grew up in a really weird little community, Yeah.
That is very, very sad.
Yeah. But when I got older, though, I started getting back into it again.
Yeah.
So
He lived in the town without joy. Like,
pretty much, yeah.
It's like, did you grow up in the town from Footloose?
I grew up in suburban Denver. So I guess, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
you're only 10 in 1995. You're not older than you look that. Yeah, I was going to say that's true, too, now that I'm thinking about it. Holy shit. 95, you're only 10.
Yeah, I'll be 36 in less than a month.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so young. You little guy.
You're only a few years older than me.
I'm kidding. I'm 36 also.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah.
But you're so tiny.
Right? In 95, I'm like, I wasn't 10 in 95. And then I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I was probably in 4th grade. So,
Yep,
4th and 5th grade.
I came to hang out at your house. If it weren't for the shaved head, I'd ask you where your mom is. That was a lie. You're tiny, though. Like, good Lord.
I'm not that tiny, though. I just look
You are so small.
tiny.
Of course you are. We step inside, we pick you up, and then we walk away. And we didn't even mean to pick you up. You kind of got stuck in our trouser legs.
Yep.
Dude, that is sometimes when I'm being like a super introvert and super hermit, that is sometimes how my friends get me to hang out with them is they come to my apartment, they come in, they grab me, and they bring me to somebody else's house to hang out. They just walk with me.
Yeah, just gonna pick you up, take you in the arm, just point at the ask you which one you want.
Right?
You want the strawberry? Want some strawberry? Does it look good? Yeah, let's get some strawberry. She wants strawberry, please. 2 scoops. She's been a good girl.
And a game that friends played in high school, and then a completely different set of friends started playing all on their own in college was Pass the Piper, and it was just them standing in a circle throwing me to each other.
That's how that guy gets accused of kidnapping you.
Yeah, that's exactly how that shit happens, man.
Mr. Parker, have you heard this story? The famous story here.
I don't believe so. No.
I'm going to convince Piper to go easy. I'm going to grab her and throw her over my shoulder. That's what they do. They really do that. But yeah, and then just in the courtyard in between classes in college, completely different state and everything, completely different group of friends. One of them was like, hey, let's play Pass the Piper. And they started doing the exact same game. And I'm like, what is this? What is my life? But yeah.
If you wouldn't mind, please tell the story about how you almost got a guy arrested for kidnapping.
He did get arrested for kidnapping.
Oh, then I'm remembering it wrong.
Yeah, no, he got arrested. It's just that I had to go and fix I fixed the charges as best I could. But okay, so this dude I was dating in college, we were having an argument in his truck, and I wanted out. I wanted a different ride that was not him, because when he got mad, he would drive mad. Like, yeah. So it was sucky. So I threw his phone out the window. So yeah, I'm an asshole, but I threw his phone out the window, but made sure that it was at some grass. And so he pulled into the parking lot whose grass I pulled it, threw it in. And I jumped out the truck immediately and started just angrily fast walking away from the truck. And we were on our way home from the college. So I had an Inuyasha backpack. It's Kagome's little yellow backpack, but then it says Inuyasha on the side in Japanese, and it's got cute decorations on it and stuff. But yeah, I'm angrily storming away with my little backpack on my back, and he chases after me and grabs me and drags me back and puts me in the truck.
Oh.
And oh my God, these cops were freaking fast, right? So I know there was probably a little bit of fighting, yanking on my arm to get me to go back in the truck and this and that. I'm sure there was some time in between. But yeah, he eventually just grabs me and it's like, you're smaller than me. I can just put you in the truck. And he goes to do that, and he's trying to close the door when, boom, he is tackled by 2 police officers with a taser.
Oh, jeez.
They did not tase him. They threatened to if he moved.
No.
From the ground. And I'm like, what the fuck? I did not see them show up or nothing. It was just all of a sudden he's being tackled in front of me. I'm like, holy shit, what? So they go and stick him in the car. They come back to me to get a statement. And what they tell me is we got multiple calls from multiple people and surrounding businesses saying that a man was kidnapping a high schooler.
Oh, God.
They were like high school or middle school, like basically a school kid walking home from school. They thought that was what happened. Like,
ouch.
And that was the problem with the charges, because I'm like, well, I'm not pressing any charges. This is probably embarrassing enough for him, and he won't do this in public again or whatever. Like, it's not going to happen again, clearly. But how old was I at the time? 20 something. Like 27.
God, that wasn't even that long ago.
Oh.
Right? 27, 28. It wasn't that long ago.
And you're like, I'm not that small.
Dude, she tried to go pick up your kid from high school, and they herd you in with other kids.
Yes, they did that too. I'm guessing maybe it's because I don't dress like an old person. I don't fucking know, man. But yeah, no, they wouldn't even let me drop the charges because they were like, unfortunately, because the call wasn't made by you, it was made by a bunch of other people. The city is pressing the charges, so I had to go through there, and unfortunately, yeah, it got pushed down to unlawful restraint, and I think even that got, I can't remember, removed or something like that. But it sucked. But yeah, there was another time that my son was going to go on a field trip. So we were all there to drop them off. It was a Washington trip. So it was like a days long trip and stuff.
You were there to remind them no take backs. He's your problem now.
Right. I'm there to drop him off, make sure he's all set. And then they're herding the kids into the cafeteria. And I try to go to leave because I'm done there. I dropped him. I made sure he had all his stuff and he was good to go. My job was done. And the teachers were herding me into the cafeteria with the kids. They were like, you're going the wrong way. Turn around. We're going to the cafeteria now. The cafeteria. And I'm like, no, I'm a parent. Leave me alone. I have plenty. There's just so many. That's not even all of them. Those are like the two best ones, but there's so many instances where I've been mistaken for a kid.
Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna definitely know I'm getting old when I no longer get mistaken for a kid, but I'm still short. Like, then I'll be like, all right, now I'm old enough that I look old enough in the face that I must be really old because now they're not mistaking me for a kid.
I remember when they stopped carding me for alcohol.
I still get carded for alcohol.
Damn.
I think the last time I got carded for alcohol, I was just being obnoxious about it. Hello, fellow adult. I, too, am a fellow adult, and I would like to partake in this adult beverage because I am an adult. And that is what adults do. May I see your ID, please?
That would do it.
I am definitely adult and not two kids in a trench coat. Shut up, don't say that. I didn't take that summer ventriloquist classes for nothing.
What extra pissed me off actually was there was one time my friend and I, she's around the same height as me. Like, we're always talking to, well, we used to, she moved, but we used to always talk to each other about having the same problem. We went to meet up at this one bar, and I got there before her, and I didn't get carded, and I was like, whoa, this place must have really loose rules. But then she got there, and she got carded, and I was like, what? And she's like, Neener, I look younger than you. And I'm like, you're older than me, though. This isn't fair.
You know who doesn't have a problem getting carded? This sexy super spy here.
No, she doesn't.
We still have some tears to go through.
Yes. I thought I got them all.
Yeah, he
Did
got
we?
through
I
all
thought there were
of them. Yeah,
more.
No, he got through all of them. He
I
got
got
to
through
the
You got to
original art.
the 5
Oh.
the
Yeah, but he got
drawn
the
in.
original art yet.
Well, I will say this: he's not old enough to drink.
Ooh.
Oh my. So it's just he definitely needs to get carded then.
Okay. Go ahead and refresh that. Let's see if that number jumps.
Okay.
You know, honestly, if it's 100 years in the future, she'd probably need to be 25 at that point anyway.
The number didn't jump. I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah.
Hey! They didn't take the threat serious enough.
Okay, we're gonna have to do it again, aren't we?
Yes.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do extreme measures. More extreme than Ultra Force.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, not that. Anything about
Oh
Hold
boy.
on.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Brave doesn't want to show it. Even Brave doesn't want this.
Oh
You asked for
no.
this. Look away!
Oh no. Yeah.
Several powerful factions now vie for control.
The threat is real, people!
Their goal, nothing short of total world domination, led by this man, known only as Iron Claw. We will us, not on my watch.
Why do you make me hurt you, chat? Why do you make me hurt you? Why do you make me do this?
Think.
Yeah, we gotta be careful with that one because I think they actually still claim to own that one. Like they're not embarrassed enough to not claim it.
Yeah, that's why I stopped it when I did. If I play anymore, they'll get mad.
Chat looked out.
Yes.
Back the book, you guys. You're making us look bad.
There are even worse cartoon shows out there that I remember than G.I. Joe Extreme. If you don't want to remember them with me, I think you should back the book.
Yes.
I'm very good for my threats. Ooh, I've got 3 queued up ready to go. Don't make me do this.
Uh-oh, you guys. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Come on.
Oh Lord.
I can't do it right now myself because I'm a little bit broke after this chair that's falling apart already. Stupid. It's always the arms of the chairs. This time it's the opposite arm, though. What in the hell?
Well, because you fall asleep in the chair, I'm willing to bet you curl up when you sleep.
I haven't fallen asleep in this chair yet.
You don't gotta lie to me, Piper.
Ooh,
You've
Dark
fallen in-
Bobcat already bought 3 copies, you guys.
Hey, thank you.
Street Sharks was good. Ish. Sort of.
Yeah, Street
Well, I
Sharks
thought it
was
was
good. I
funny.
like Street Sharks.
The difference between the main cover and the virgin cover is the virgin cover is before she got laid.
That's how it works.
Wow, we were all thinking it, but you just came right out and said it.
No, the virgin cover doesn't have the trade press on it. That's what that means. It's just the art.
Speaking of super spies and virgins, have you ever read the book Friday by Heinlein?
I have not.
I just started reading that because I love Heinlein, and within 2 chapters, they can't make this kind of book anymore. Stop reading this book because of the content of this book. Oh, wow! I can't even talk about this. This is holy shit! Robert's just gonna make that happen to her in chapter 2. Jesus.
Damn.
And her,
Jeez.
she is a courier for a off the records organization, we'll just call it, and in situations where she's in serious danger, she can go into autopilot and just murder the shit out of anyone that attacks her. They caught her because they threw enough bodies at her that she couldn't break out of it. And when she regains consciousness, she is in the middle of several men doing stuff to soften her up for interrogation. And her response to it is, well, there's a couple ways I can deal with this. I can, go along with it. I can go limp noodle. I can just, pretend I'm scared and hope they feel sorry for me. Let's take this on a case-by-case business because there's a couple people here. And it's like, what the fuck? Oh, she broke out. She killed a couple of these guys. But, that reaction to this, I can't believe this book exists. I don't doubt that people like that exist, and that's probably, for this type of job position that, yes, that's a thing that can happen. That's a reaction to that thing that can happen. But again, to just it's not something I expected. I'm just reading Heinlein.
Yeah.
These peepees are in unauthorized places.
Right.
Wow.
No.
It's you can't even read this book anymore.
Ugh, it's brutal.
Yeah. It'll probably be one of those books that'll be on the ban list very soon.
Yeah, but she killed all those guys. Yeah, but a lot of bad things happened to her, and it made a lot of people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But not her.
That was also uncomfortable. This tweet I found.
Oh. Got a good one?
What?
Yeah.
What's this?
What? Whoa!
Big lady this, big lady that. Leonidas Kennedy, do you know what the worst part of owning a castle is? Everyone expects a fuckable big lady. I've got power here, Leon. Internet's even. She doesn't even have an indoors toilet. Yet it's still beloved.
God, I can't remember his name, but he was so annoying. Is it Salvador?
Salvador, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's good. Oh, refresh the page, he says.
Refresh the page.
Oh, refresh the page. Okay, refresh the page. All right.
That's better.
That's better.
Salazar.
Thank you.
Woo!
Yes. That's better.
Yes.
I expect to see those numbers jump, but you are spared my wrath for now.
Yes.
Ugh.
All right. Almost to halfway funding.
Just about, right?
Yeah, it's $70 to the halfway point.
Somebody in chat dropped $70 so we could say we did some.
Yeah. Say, don't make us throw you in chains like we did Nick Ricada.
We've done it before and we'll do it again.
Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
Son of a bitch. Somebody refunded?
What?
What?
No.
Oh, no, Bobcat's messing with us.
Whoa, that was my kid just hurt himself, I think, so that's cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I just heard this big thump that was really loud. It startled me, followed by ow. So, yeah.
Well, it could be worse. When your kid screams in pain, it could sound like this.
Oh my. Ah! That's true. That is true.
But I guess your kid is a manly man.
Ja, manly man.
Wow.
Ja, manly man.
Wow.
Ja, manly man.
Oh, wow.
Ja, manly man.
Well, more so than those three. At least.
Edwin without a beard is so disturbing.
Yeah. It really does feel like part of his face is missing.
Look at that baby face, okay?
No. See her.
The problem is he doesn't have full-on baby face. That's the problem, I think. He has like partial baby face, and it looks like it's just been spliced with an old dude. So it's
It's worse because I don't think he has teeth.
Well, that might be part of the reason that looks that way. I don't know.
Ah, damn it. I forgot about we had this. I should have put Chris Hansen on screen when you were telling the story about you.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
I'm just going to yell at me.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Have a
He
seat.
hits me, you know.
Have
You got
a
to
seat.
get quicker on the draw.
Why don't you just have a seat right over there? Just have a seat.
You motherfucker.
God save us. Yeah. Genghis Khan, I love that Ricada clip too. That's like my favorite fucking thing.
Where is that? Because
I like that and the and I used to have the we don't have a client. What is it?
We don't have a client.
I can't remember. A client something relationship, you brainlet. That was one of my favorites too. That laugh is still my all-time favorite. But I'm really sad that I lost that brainlet clip.
Oh, jeez.
We don't have an attorney-client relationship. You blatantly.
Yeah, that was it.
Blainlet?
Attorney Blainlet.
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 What an
Attorney.
ingenious plan this was. I am continually impressed by my brilliance.
One day, Octopop is gonna give me the keys so that I can fucking play with these. And fuck shit all up.
yeah, but then
That's prone to happening too, but
every time.
every time.
I'm a little disappointed. We haven't done cocainum yet.
Oh, I said the magic
the secret word. And since Mike is here, let's do the other cocaine. If I can.
Oh.
Cocainum.
Man, that'll never get old. We do need to revive. We need to revive Mechatoad and or Robotoad.
Iguanatron.
Yeah, we really need to. We need and start playing with them and putting them in weird scenarios again.
You know what else doesn't get old?
Yeah. Sometimes Optifop will be nice and he'll play that with the oh no right after it, and it's just it's beautiful cinema.
Yes.
I think we have the full clip from that happening. Do we have that? We do.
Oh snap!
Oh, crazy good. I know with us having that many views or streams, like I would say, I believe.
Sorry, Cecil, are you all right?
I'm okay.
We need to get John, I did it. I was on it.
I know.
Solo layout. Thank you. That is what running a successful YouTube channel looks like right there, guys. You got to be on it.
That's the difference between successful and Cecil.
Shit.
I love Cecil.
Oh, Darth Bobcat. Good night. Thanks for hanging
Good
out.
night.
Good night, man.
I'm gonna miss you.
He's just heading out for the night, you know. Like, what's going on? Is he going? He's just leaving for the day, right? He's coming back.
He's gonna come back, right? I don't know.
He's coming back.
I don't know when I'm gonna see him again.
See, sweetie, we just didn't have a lot of room for him here, so we took Darth Bobcat to that farm out upstate, so he has all that room to play around in.
My mom did that to me once, and I'll never forgive her because I thought, like, I believed her. I believed my dog actually went to a fucking farm. Now I'm sad.
Next we better get out of here before I make Piper cry.
It's okay, Piper. You can enjoy steak now.
You know what's bad is like I'm laughing, but I'm also actually getting teary-eyed now. This is stupid. Woo! Refresh it one more time. Somebody better buy $70 worth of something, or I'm gonna cry.
$10.
That's close enough. I guess I'll cry later off there.
So, where can people find you, Daniel?
They can find me on Twitter. I'm at Daniel_Parker63. You can also find me on Instagram. I'm dparker6385.
Cool. And make sure you buy Angel's Awakening. You know what'll happen to that elephant.
Yes.
So thanks for coming and hanging out with us. Thanks to the chat for coming out and hanging out with us. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here before Piper starts crying up the place.
Yeah.
Once again, let's...
Oh, but look, that booty.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thought I would leave everybody with that beautiful image right there.
Zoom in on that. Like, I don't know, make it big.
Let's see.
Just always make the booty bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you could double click it and it would open in a window, but there you go, dad booty.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
You know what goes great with booty?
Come on, man. That's like saying you, before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh?
Cocaine.